All right, we're live. So this is exciting. This is our 6th episode of season 4. I have Nick, Coleton, and Matthew. And of course, my name is Tyler. I'm going to be the host of this podcast today. Super excited about this. So far this season, we've had tremendous success. We really appreciate the support. Without our fans, we couldn't be doing all this. We really appreciate you guys. So we're going to start things off. I'm going to let Nick and Coleton introduce themselves because they're new to this podcast, and it's only right that they introduce themselves. So if you guys just want to give us, 30 seconds, just a general background about yourself, how long you've been shooting, and we'll start with Nick, if that's fine.
So my name is Nick Cardaropoli. I've been shooting for probably competitively only about 2 years now, but I've been shooting just for fun for about 6. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina, and I've had to travel to everything, and this has been an experience learning with Junior Pro Talk. Without them, I probably wouldn't have been able to get to the level I have in 2 years.
So have you always been a fan of Junior Pro Talk, before we took it over,
Yeah.
Chris and
Yeah,
I know
way back.
Yeah.
Way back.
I watched all the videos,
Yeah.
repeat for hours. I just wanted to be them. It's a dream come
Oh, yeah.
true just to be sitting here, with the keys
Yeah, for sure.
to Junior Pro Talk. So, but that means a lot, that, you've looked up to Junior Pro Talk and you've had tremendous success, so. All right, we'll let Coleton just introduce himself and just, yeah.
Hello, I'm Coleton Anderson, and I've been shooting competitively for 6 years, I think. And in general, about 11, I think, now. But,
nice. Yeah, so you started off with hunting?
Not necessarily, just shooting for fun.
Yeah.
I think I got a bow for Christmas when I was 5.
Oh, okay.
It's like a little diamond bow.
Yeah.
I just shot a ton of arrows out of it in the front yard. 90% of them missed, but oh well.
Yeah, but it was fun, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, believe it or not, I'm sorry, I'll let you continue before
I was just,
my story.
Yeah. I think around 8 or 9 is when I got introduced to bow hunting.
Okay.
And then 11 or 12 was kind of when I started competitive. My first competitive archery tournament was 4-H, I believe. That's kind of how I got into competitive archery.
Yeah. I never was involved with 4-H. So you just want to give a rundown of what 4-H is? I have no idea.
Essentially for 4-H archery, they'll have a day where there'll be archery, there'll be shotgun, there'll be 22, and you kind of just pick out what you want to do, if you wanted to do 22 or whatever. And I mainly just did archery, and essentially you shoot at 3 distances. I think the first year I did it was in Cub, and it was 15, 20, and 25.
Okay.
But I think 10. Yeah. I think 10 in there with one of them.
So it's kind of, have you ever heard of the old FIDA formats where you shot 90, 70, and 50, and maybe 30?
Yeah, it's a lot like that. Because for nationals, you go out to 60 and you shoot
oh, wow.
Is it a 120?
Yeah, you shoot 122 at 60 and 50, and then they'll throw you at 40 with an 80 centimeter.
Matthew, you're pretty familiar with 4-H, I believe. I think that's how you start off, right?
I didn't start off with 4-H. I started off with NASP, but I did shoot 4-H in my middle school year, and I actually made the national team.
Oh, wow. So you want to tell us about that, going to the nationals for 4-H? I have no background with 4-H, so it's pretty cool to hear.
I'm not going to lie. 4-H nationals are probably one of my favorite shoots I've ever been to, because what they did was each state qualifies. You get a 4-person team, and the way Georgia does it is you shoot a full FIDA round. We did 60, 50, 30 and 40.
Okay.
And then the top, I want to say 4 teams, they would take those guys and you'd shoot 7 unknown 3D targets and then 3 field targets. Everybody shoots those, and whoever has the overall top score gets to go to 4-H Nationals.
Oh, wow.
And
And you're
we made
lucky.
that team, and we went out to 4-H Nationals, and it was hosted 3 different days, and it was so much fun because they would get all the kids together in a building. We'd all hang out and talk, and they actually bought out a whole water park for us one night.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I would have started off in 4-H. That sounds pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like a good experience though. So like you
Oh, it
like
was-
got to meet a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. It was a lot different than how USAT works.
Yeah, because
Or
like
even like
everyone's
Or even like world teams. Like if you make a world team, it's a lot different still.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because like you're all right. Well, it looks like I didn't renew my subscription to Zoom, so you got 10 more minutes. So what I'll do, I'll probably restart the video and I'll just splice them together. I didn't realize I didn't renew my subscription. So, but yeah, so we'll continue with this. So yeah, 4-H, super cool. So yeah, talking about Joe Nationals this year. Well, we weren't really talking about Joe Nationals. We're going to go off on a tangent and talk about Joe Nationals. It's canceled, and I was heartbroken. Like, I didn't do anything for a week. I was like preparing for that one tournament that was going to happen this summer, and that would have been Joe Nationals. And like, I mean, I was shooting every day. I was so excited. You know, I could see all my friends, see all you guys, and wouldn't you know it, it got canceled. So frowny face, life goes on. But I just want to get your reactions, you know, to the news. It just happened this week. So I'll, you know, whoever wants to start off, you know, just share their feedback about, you know, Nationals being canceled.
Quite frankly, when I got the news, I wasn't like devastated.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of weird because I found out the news and I was with Graceland and her sister, and they were devastated, especially Ruby, considering she's barebow.
Mm-hmm.
They were devastated. They were very upset, and I wasn't even shocked. I was kind of expecting USA Archery to do something about it, and I wasn't even too devastated that they were going to cancel. I really wanted to shoot it. I was really looking forward to it, but they canceled it, and I was like, oh, crap.
Yeah. So like you had expectations for it to be canceled. Like you weren't lack for better words. You weren't really sure if it was going to happen.
I wouldn't have been surprised if it was canceled or if it was going to happen. I wasn't going to be surprised. I had no expectation for what was going to happen.
Yeah, and I guess their main reason for canceling it was that no one's practicing right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's no, you know, local tournaments that are going on. I mean, now, you know, it's just, yeah.
We have like bootleg ones going on around us. That
Yeah, we've
They're
had
on
like 2 or
private
3
Facebook
3D
groups.
tournaments, and that's it.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Because
Well,
we don't listen to our governor.
yeah. Well, I live in New Jersey, and our governor enforces his rules. To, you know, have you seen the news about that gym that got they tried to reopen in New Jersey? Like, go like disobey his executive orders. They actually replaced his locks.
Dang.
So yeah, so I don't we're not taking any risk, but it would have been, you know, nice to shoot a tournament because, you know, not seeing your friends for 3 months, it's all right for like the first few weeks. Like we, you know, everyone had Zoom. You know, Zoom was, you know, super popular being in school. But like right now, I'm just ready to see my friends. You know.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
really
tired of this.
ready to see everybody.
Yeah, I mean, like I totally understood the reasoning for like the first few weeks, but I'm not going to get into politics. You know, that's
Yeah,
not the purpose of Junior Pro Talk. But I think now it's, you know, safe enough that I can see my friends. So I'm super excited about that.
I will
So
say I'm probably going to stir the pot a little bit, but I think it's really dumb that IBO and ASA can host a tournament, but
Exactly.
ASA won't.
Yeah.
They have London coming up,
Mm-hmm.
like soon.
It's like 2 weeks, right? It's like the weekend
Yeah.
of 20th or like the 27th, maybe.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So,
And what got me mad about that is I don't know that I'll be able to shoot the USAT this year because I'm taking some crazy school courses
mhm.
that I don't know I'll be able to. I'm starting my RN this,
Okay. Wow.
so I don't know if I'll be able to go to tournaments until the second half of the first semester.
Yeah,
So
when
I was
everything
like,
gets a little easier.
yeah, because I'm taking a biology class that is condensed into 8 weeks. So I was
Like,
counting on Joe at Nationals being that one that I knew I was going to be able to go to,
yeah.
and
Wait,
then they canceled it.
it's like, are you taking like, are you going through your local community college?
Yeah, it's
So
free for us.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's bio like 1, right? It's like bio 101. I never took,
Yeah, ours
you know,
for the nursing, it's bio 168. So
okay.
it's condensed.
Yeah.
It's like an entire semester course in 8 weeks.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I always did the AP classes in school just because I wanted to be with my friends. And it was a little easier, being in school with like high school
yeah,
teachers than being with a college professor. They just expect more because you're,
oh yeah, for
at
sure.
a college, and I don't know. I just feel like they expected a little more. So I always just took the AP classes. I mean, I took a lot of them, but
Yeah, they don't offer a lot of AP at our little
really,
podunk school, so you have to outsource a lot.
yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with either. I mean, they're both, great options. Both really challenge you. But 8 weeks for a bio,
Yeah,
I think
I'm
it's
not.
bio 1, I think.
Yeah,
Like college
yeah,
bio
I'm not gonna
1.
be able to pick up my bow. My
Yeah.
bow's just
Uh,
gonna go sterile for a little bit.
yeah. So I'm actually staying home for college. I'm not going to a community college. I'm going to a local university. Um, it's just, I want to keep shooting, and I really think, saving room and board, and, I never got scholarships to the colleges that I got into out of state. So it would have been like $80,000 a year, which I really don't want to be in that much debt, I might transfer halfway through to, there's nothing wrong with the university I'm going to. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm going to have an engineering degree. But it's not like a prestigious school like, Princeton or, Georgia Tech. So yeah, but we'll go on to a different topic because that's another,
That's a whole nother tangent.
yeah, that's another topic.
So Colton, you're
So
pretty young. What are you doing about school and archery?
Well, I homeschool, so it's not too terribly bad. Like I can get schoolwork in when I'm like
Okay.
traveling, or if I have a tournament upcoming, I'll like double up on school or something like that.
Okay, so you probably were going to plan on going to most of them, right? Most of the USATs?
Before all this happened, my plan was to go to all the USATs. And then I started really practicing for nationals once everything else got canceled. And then it kind of put the bow down for a little bit after I figured out. So,
Yeah.
So you were upset about nationals getting canceled?
I wasn't necessarily upset because I kind of had the idea that it possibly could get canceled.
Mm-hmm.
So I was practicing that way. I wasn't like caught off guard when they would have it, but it was just kind of like it could have went either way for me.
Mm-hmm.
all right, so I'm gonna just stop the video real quick, and then we'll just splice these videos together. I'm gonna send you guys another invite real quick,
Okay.
and I'll just restart it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm good.
All right, so we're back. I'm gonna splice these audio files together. I forgot to renew my Zoom membership, so we ran out of time. So just gonna splice them together in iMovie, and yeah, it's gonna be that. So, but we're still, getting some good content here. So we're gonna continue talking about Geo Nationals, and we're gonna get Nick's perspective of everything that's going on, like how he's feeling about it. So how did the news come to you about Joe Nationals being canceled?
I knew it was coming. A lot of my friends at home, we're all pretty deep in the emergency medical field. Like a lot of my friends are either EMTs or firefighters. So we've been talking about how it's going to affect my life, the tournaments, and then our work life, like how it's going to affect us moving forward. And they're like, yeah, I haven't been able to work since I'm not 18, and they're like, we won't be able to get back to normal until at least August. And that tournament that you're talking about, yeah, that's probably not going to happen. But we were talking about maybe they'll put distance between the lanes just to conform to that social distancing. So I held on to that hope because I'm not sure that I was going to be able to shoot the USATs. Aren't they in October this year now?
Yeah,
like late October.
Yeah, they're I think there's like 2 in October and like 1 in November.
Gator Cup
Yeah.
in November.
Yeah, that's gonna be so
being
weird.
mad about that because I'm like, dude, that's
Yeah.
the one I was gonna go to, and it's like in the
We are
middle
gonna
of the season.
We are gonna be wearing jeans and boots at USATs.
I'm totally okay with that, dude.
I'm game.
I'm totally okay
I'm
with that.
game.
And it's legal now because like last year
Yeah.
they allowed jeans. I forgot about that.
I wore jeans and boots at Vegas, and I got so many dirty looks, but I enjoyed every second of it.
Yeah, like I want to go to them. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, but it's gonna be so hard with college. I mean, but I think we've already went down down that road.
Yeah.
Before we
Cool rabbit hole.
ended this. So all right, so we're gonna shift gears here, and we're gonna talk about the Junior Pro Talk intro. We're gonna make a intro to our podcast and to like our videos. Probably make like 2, like 1 for videos and 1 for podcasts. And guess who's gonna make it? Colton. Well, he's gonna attempt.
I'm gonna attempt.
Yes, he's gonna attempt to do it. So we want it to be like, my favorite theme song ever is probably from Friends. It's stuck in my head right now. All right, well, I want that, but like similar to that, but so we don't get like copyrighted.
Just tweak it a little bit.
Yeah, we'll tweak it a little bit. I think that would be like perfect because like, yeah, because like it describes us. We're a bunch of friends doing cool things.
I didn't even think about it like that.
Yeah, like I think it like fits us as well, like perfectly, like just,
yeah.
So, and I think we're gonna like have like an intro clip as well. It's like our podcast, like our because all of our podcasts are on YouTube right now. So like we could have like the intro to Friends, but like recreate it and like put our twist on it. Like that's what I always wanted for Junior Pro Talk, because like we're just a bunch of friends, and we're just doing cool things, and it's just the story of what's going on right now in our lives.
It should be like, I think it's Storm Archery. As much as I hate to say that name, I think it's Storm Archery. They have like a bunch of clips of the interviews. Like one's with George, but it's like a bunch of little interviews of just their slogan cut together.
Yes. I always forget his name. He's from New Jersey. He was like,
like
Storm and a half,
whatever his
it's like it was like his like personal brand. Like
he
just did interviews at like national tournaments. I watched like 1 or 2. So
yeah, they weren't bad until he started copying people. But we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, let's not get into that, Nick.
Yeah, we won't get into that. Yeah, well, none of it's well, I mean, some of it's has patents on it, but
podcast.
Yeah.
No.
Like I don't want to get into the politics of archery, because that's not for us. That can go on the Dry Fire podcast if they want it on there.
George and Evan.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it real. We're gonna keep it fresh. So, but yeah. So getting back to this intro, Colton, you can probably see his electric guitar there. We're gonna figure out how he can record it. He's super good at playing the guitar. I'm not gonna ask him to play anything because
unless he wants to.
Yeah, unless he wants to. I mean, the floor is open to you.
It doesn't matter to me. I gotta go grab a cord.
Yeah, you want to do that real quick?
Yeah, actually, I have one.
All right. Well, we'll keep the conversation going while you go do that real quick. All right, but yeah. So I think like that intro just fits us as well. So yeah,
Mhm.
I don't want to get, I don't want to copy anyone, but
No.
it's just we'll just like put our own twist to it. I mean, there's ways we can do it. Well, we can work around it.
We're halfway borrowing an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're borrowing an idea and we're applying that idea to something brand new.
Yeah.
That's how we'll
Just
go about
keep it
doing
at
this.
just keep it at like 9 seconds.
Yeah. So I don't mean I don't mean to interrupt real quick. Yeah, that's perfect. But before you start, so I got a projector for Christmas one year, and so I figured why not have a loop of our playlists of the Junior Pro Talk Showdown, and I wanted to add to that. Because of Joe Nationals being canceled, I lost motivation. I'm gonna be completely honest. So I'm gonna try to make posts. I want to extend it maybe like 3 or 4 weeks to allow more people to participate, and then we'll have the brackets, and we'll actually have a podcast with all the winners, or maybe we'll have like all the top people from certain divisions do a podcast. We'll work it out. But our main idea was, I mean, let me regroup here. We're going to interview everyone at Joe National. So it was kind of heartbreaking for me because I made a promise that we would interview everyone at Joe Nationals. And yeah, that's kind of how I felt about it. But Junior Pro Talk will be posting about the Junior Pro Talk Showdown. So updates will be coming your way about that. But
And quick question.
Yep.
I haven't paid attention. Like, I just saw that they canceled it, and I said, screw it, and I put my phone down. Like, a bunch of the coaches around me have been posting about it. But have they put a date out, or did they just cancel it?
Yeah,
They
well,
canceled it.
technically they postponed it to
Gotcha.
2021. That means they canceled it.
Yeah, they canceled it. It sounds like the Olympics.
Yeah, they canceled it. They postponed it to 2021, so it's basically postponed a year. So bummer.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
all
I
right.
didn't pay attention.
Yeah. All right. So we'll let Coleton play the guitar. We'll talk about him playing the guitar maybe a little bit longer, and then we'll end the podcast. So Coleton, I'm gonna turn things over to you. So you have the keys.
It's a little out of tune.
It's all right. This sounded really nice.
Dude, it's
So how long have you been playing guitar?
Probably. I started out when I was younger, and I played for like a year, and then I put it down, and then I had a lot of spare time now, so
Yeah.
I picked it back up about 8 months ago and started pilling around with it. Still pretty rusty, but
No, it sounds really good, man.
so
It's
Yeah.
What do you like
nice.
better,
Yeah.
archery or playing guitar?
archery.
Archery.
Yeah.
Better
It's
at
cool to have
that.
it's cool to have a hobby,
Yeah,
It's like
I just
it.
do it for fun when I really have any time to mess around with it. I mess around
Yeah.
with it.
No, that's really cool. Like honestly, you can get really tired if you do like one thing. So like having a second, hobby doesn't have to be serious. But yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah.
All right, so probably end the podcast here. If anyone has anything to add real quick, Mike, the mic's open to you.
How do y'all feel about World Trials getting canceled?
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was probably more upset about that actually than Joe Nationals.
Mhm.
I totally forgot about that because everything's flying at like a million miles an hour right now. So I was pretty bummed about that. So you were gonna go, right?
I actually wasn't gonna go.
Okay.
I actually did not plan on going, but Grace and her sister did, and I was with them when I found out. And Ruby was pretty upset, to say the least, because, like I said, they have 3 tournaments out of the whole year, and 2 of them got canceled. So she had no way
One's
of
left.
making even a USAT ranking.
Because they only took like the top 2 from that
Yeah, they
division.
were like, "Oh, we'll only take 2." And then they
Really?
canceled 2 of them. So she
Dude,
was
And she
pretty
was
bummed.
3, wasn't she?
Mhm.
That stinks.
But yeah,
They're
I
both
know.
getting really competitive really fast. It's
Yeah, no,
scary.
it's getting
Barebow has grown a lot.
Yeah.
It's
The
yeah,
barebow shoot at Lancaster this year was insane.
Yeah, that was massive.
it's like its own thing, like the
Yeah.
barebowers just go just to watch the barebows,
Yeah.
like
It's
like
like a whole separate community.
yeah, it's like the one place that like barebow is taken seriously is the LA's Classic. Like that's like
Yeah.
their shoot. Like
Yeah.
Do they have a category at Vegas yet?
I mean they do, but it's not like
Right. It's not the
championship shoot off.
right.
Mhm.
So, and I think the LA's Classic has added a little bit of traction to the tires.
They've definitely made it more popular.
Actually, I'm lying. Barebow at USA is pretty. They film it.
Pretty big.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
I mean, the LAS Classic has been super influential because that was my first big tournament.
Yeah.
3 years ago was the LAS Classic. I mean, because they broadcast it everywhere.
Yeah.
Like
and
all
for
over,
us, it's pretty close. I mean.
Yeah, it's like 8 hours for me, but I flew this year, so it was like 45 minutes.
Yeah,
or me and Coleton drove George.
Really? Well,
I remember that.
Yeah, Coleton drove 10 hours to Georgia and then like 13 hours to Pennsylvania.
Yeah, never again. Never again. Never again.
I drove
too much time in a car.
Yeah.
I drove a total of 2 hours between the airport, going back and forth from the airport, and going from the airport to the range.
You suck.
Yeah.
I'm an hour and 15 minutes from Lancaster, so
that's not bad.
That's not
yeah.
bad at all.
Yeah, it's a little too far. Well, definitely if we get like a snowstorm up there, like 3 years ago we had a snowstorm and like everything was canceled. But it's just a little too far if I'm going up for a big tournament like that. I just get a hotel room. But if they have like
what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but if they're just having like a small tournament, they host like 5 or 6 every year. I'll just go for the day. I'm a part of the Joey team. That's like where I practice. So I'm up there like every week. So
dang, you're putting some miles down.
Yeah, I got not a cheaper car, but a more fuel efficient budget car that more pocket friendly.
Yeah,
So.
we don't speak that language down here.
Yeah, your squatted trucks.
Hey, don't call me out like that. I don't have a squatted truck.
Yeah, I know you don't, but our conversations are always about squatted trucks, so I had to bring that one up. So
good old North. They're still going on. All of the car meets and everything down here, they don't care about our governor. They're just letting those happen.
Is what it is. All right, so I think this is a good point to end. I think we have a lot of topics that we didn't cover, and I think we should definitely schedule another podcast to cover those. So, but I'll start off by thanking you guys for being here. It means a lot to me, and I think it means a lot to up and coming youth archers and just anyone who likes our content. So you guys make Junior Pro Talk what it is, and then I want to thank our viewers for the continued support. Small plug, we are selling t-shirts right now. We're charging $20 and that includes shipping. The only exclusion is if it's international and it would cost us more to send it to you. That's like our only exclusion. But if you guys are interested in getting a Junior Pro Talk shirt, send us a DM or email us at juniorprotalk@gmail.com.
I've already got one and they're super nice. Highly recommend.
Need to get one.
I've got to cop me one.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, I still haven't gotten mine. So shout out to Gracelyn Chambers. She is fulfilling the orders right now. I take all the orders, put them on a spreadsheet, manage, all the money, and she's done a wonderful job at shipping them out. So shout out to her. Great job so far. We really appreciate it. So I think we're gonna end it there. Shout out to Instagram. If you ever want to do a plug real quick for your Instagrams. So we'll start with Coleton.
I don't remember mine, so somebody else
all right,
go
so
ahead and I'll look it up.
Nick?
I am at Nick_Cardaropoli_archery.
Okay. And then
It's as
Matthew?
straight as I could get it.
Yeah.
And then mine is Coleton_Anderson 31.
Sweet. And then you can find Junior Pro Talk at Junior Pro Talk on Instagram, Facebook. Just type in Junior Pro Talk. And then my personal Instagram is Tyler_Heritage_. So thank you guys. Peace.